What up everybody, it is Neil D again, and basically it's EGX month, you know. Are you going to EGX? You better be going to EGX. I hope to see you there. I'll be there as press, with my little press badge, you know, as usual. It's, what is it, year 4? Michael's in the room, by the way, he's just going to pass me a few things. Because, if you remember, is it year 4?
Yeah.
For us, I mean, not for EGX, because I think EGX is year 5 with year 4. Is that right?
Yeah, it's the 4th. Well, we started with Eurogaming back in 2012.
12, 13, 14, 15. No, it's our 5th year. So it's EGX, it's 6th year. That's gone. Oh, fucking hell. Even I didn't even know that. It's crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, so we've done, I guess, we've not done 4 at Earls Court. So we've done, what's our 5th year? So 3, oh yeah, 3 in Earls Court, that's right, yeah. 1 at NEC, then we've got this year. Yeah. And then they did a year before it, which was would have been the start of 2011. Oh, that's crazy. Anyway, going back to the story, if you remember, I did an Xbox One, sort of, I showed all my games, I've got this game, that game, and the other game, right. Well, I thought I'd actually start an update video, because obviously I keep buying this stuff. Now, I'm not going to show you all, but what I'm going to do is going to show you a few of the latest, just the latest stuff. There are quite a few of them, but it won't be too long. And we're going to start with Xbox One, because what I've been doing is, obviously I built my catalogue, but I built it on games that I play. Now I'm trying to build it on games that I don't play, that I've gone mega cheap. So, we're going to start with PES 2015. Now I'm not a big soccer fan, not a big soccer player, but I'm trying to build a full Xbox One collection. That's the idea. Evolve. Now I will give that one a shot. I don't know anything about it, I've got to be honest. Far Cry 4. I played 3, enjoyed 3, so it's nice to go back to Far Cry 4. Zombie Army Trilogy. Now a lot of these that I've used eBay for, a lot I've used Spock for. Some of them, you know, I've sourced locally, but mainly Spock and eBay. Deadpool as well for Xbox One. We've got, this has got to try obviously, Back to the Future, which is, I think, was that the 20th anniversary? 30th anniversary. Just lost 10 years, Jesus. Rugby World Cup 2015. And NBA 2K15, which I mean, although being tall, I'm not 7 foot, so it's basically sports on video games, not really my thing, probably since sort of retro. Moving on to 360 stuff, we got Dead Space 2, the original and best Resident Evil on 360, great game. Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands. Battlefield 2 Modern Combat, might be a duplicate, not too sure. Prince of Persia might be, but I don't know if they've got The Forgotten Sands. I know I've got Prince of Persia, but Time Shift, got that. I hear bad things about Vampire Rain, but we'll see. I mean, one day maybe I'll get a chance to try it. I'm not too sure. It's just for the collection purposes, really. And Quake 4, which has got one of these little. So it's obviously been around the block and been part X'd. Moving on to original Xbox, I did get a very nice Doom. Is it 3? Doom 3 Steelbook, which is very nice. Do like that. I think I've got 4 or 2. It's one or the other. I've got another one, but it's not 3, I know that for a fact. Also, Outrun 2. I think Games You Loved posted something about Outrun 2, and that just made me want to buy it. So I checked the prices, and this one guy was selling 300 of these at one time. God knows how. Job lot, innit? So, yeah, Outrun 2. Great music, anyway. And Panzer Dragoon ORCA. Now, there's a reason. I'll come back to the reason for that, but and you know what? It's a heavy box, this one. I mean, there is some manual in this, but I want to thank the Game Shed for mentioning to buy that one. I will get round to playing it, promise, and we'll do a little review on that. Also, Ratchet & Clank, the Platinum Edition. I got one of them. I don't think I've even got the original, but I did pay £2 for it, and I did get delivery on it. And now we're going old school though. We are working backwards in time. Look at that baby. This is a project for the Commodore 64. It's not a boxed version, but I've got quite a few games with it and some like a joystick and stuff like that. The reason for this actual purchase is I want to do some restoration videos for some of the older consoles. So this is one of the ones I want to do. I've also got my own NES and SNES and stuff like that. So a couple of them, the SNES being more slimline, go prolifically slightly more bromine coloured because of the fire retardant chemicals that they used to put into 80s and 90s plastics. So I'll just hand that one back. But I did get that really cheap. I had to drive down and pick it up. Now this was a buy from Michael. Now a lot of you might have seen this on Twitter. But Mike bought me this whilst I was abroad in Spain, was it?
Yeah.
I think I was abroad in Spain, or it arrived. No, it arrived when it was in Spain.
Yeah.
Yes, I was on my holidays this year. Mike bought me that, and it's actually in really good condition. Quite surprised at the condition of it. It may also, I mean, that's pretty bleeding white. It may need restoration. Which we'll be doing, if you can just pass me that, by the way, Mike. We forgot that one as well.
Oh.
Yeah, which, now, I live in the UK, this is not CA, it's not California, but, so, one way of doing it, it's all done via UV, so we've bought a face lamp, and no, I promise I've not used it. It's not,
sure?
The purposes are not there, you know. There's more chance of me ending up with a black cock off this than my face, to be fair, because I'll just end up with a bleeding red nose and everybody will think I'm drunk, which probably I am half the time anyway. But yeah, so we're going to use peroxide, and we're going to use the UV lamp, which I think that one's, was it 60 watt? 60 watt. They're about 200 quid. I paid 50 for it, plus delivery, I think, if I remember rightly. And then I went right back to my childhood. We just showed an empty box here, but I bought Astro Wars. Now, I bought two of these. I bought a box one and I bought an unboxed one because the one this came in was broke. Too much light shining on me. But the one this came with was broke. I bought it only for the box and just to open it up for a laugh to see if I could fix it. But I weren't expecting to. No, to be honest, the screen burnt out. So I've got two of them. So I've put the other one in a box. That's going in that box. I also got a mini PS1, which is my first mini PS1 ever, believe it or not. I have tons of PS1. This is my first mini, which is weird. And they are just that sort of fucking cute though, aren't they? They're no bigger than a disc essentially. So I'm well chuffed with that. I paid a tenner for that. I mean, it's 25 quid all day on eBay, so I ended up paying 17 quid delivered, which is still at least 8 quid cheaper than anything on eBay.
I still got one for free.
Yeah, he got one for free, but I can't say that. I also bought a WinTV card. Now the problem with this was that it came with a PCI card. Now when I did my research on these, essentially I looked at the newer model, which was PCIe. So I bought this freaking clunky thing. It doesn't fit in my computer because my computer's an i7, you know, a modern i7. So I ended up, even though I've got the full box, this was actually sealed from 2009, it was still brand new. So I bought a PCIe one as well. You know, obviously you can see the difference in where it plugs in. It doesn't have as much on it anymore, but clearly we'll still go with the box, and probably the drivers are out of date anyway, but we can load it up off all the drivers and stuff, and all the leads that you need are still in the box. So I got that for 30 quid and I got the extra card for 18. So it was a pretty good buy for 48 quid, can't knock it. And the reason that I was talking about Panzer Dragoon ORCA early on was because I had announced on Twitter that I'd bought Panzer Dragoon, which is a lot, there's not many collectible Sega Saturn games, but this one rocks in at about 24 quid, I think. I got this for about 17, 18 quid, something like that. So it was a pretty good buy, pretty solid buy. keeping it below the market average. Kind of means, you know, if I do resell it, if the price goes up, the £8 difference, well, it's paid for the eBay fees and the postage. So I always try to keep it along them lines. So that is pretty much it. That's what I bought in the last month, essentially. I've done the video a little bit late, but that was a month worth of buys that you've just seen there. Quite a quiet month for me. I do have quieter, but for me it's quite a quiet month on the build up to EGX, because even though we press, we still have to pay for our rooms, we still got to pay for our food, we still got to go to the bar, taxis, bar, black sheep, bar. So anyway, I hope you liked some of the games. If you've got any comments, or if you want to try any of the games, if you want to buy any of the games, you know, if you want any advice on collecting, if you want anything like that, feel free to hit me up. You know, I'm always around. I'm always on my phone or my PC, or playing Uncharted, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm doing 1, 2, 3 and 4 back to back without a single game in between. And man, it's hard. That is not easy, you know. That is one long game. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Sure, Michael will be back quite soon as well, as Michael Game.
Bloody Michael Game, I tell you.
It took you a while, but he got there. Right, we'll see you soon. Well, we will be bringing him out. Michael Game, you know, what do we call him? Michael Game, the nosy gamer, should I say. Just couldn't think then for a second, it was so weird. But I think we're giving him a little run on a day at EGX, so if you are there, make sure you catch up with the guy that's in the raincoat, probably sweating his arse off. We'll catch you later. Ta-ra.